Welcome to 1407 Gray Malkin Lane. This is the live member of the X-Men. Don't let anyone tell you different. All right, I'm with Corey here, and we're going to be talking about this week in X-Men. We're the AKPC. How you doing, Corey?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. No more Wanda, just in case.
Oh, Jesus.
Just in case.
That's going to be a recurring theme. So this week we had
X-Terminators,
Sabretooth and the Exiles.
Oh yeah, damn it.
And Sins of Sinister.
All right, yeah, I don't know what's going on in Sabretooth thing, so I was just
I do, man. Like mutants are being picked up and experimented on, and we got to see Toad and Sabretooth
fight.
Yeah, they fought because and Toad had some really good reasons why he let Sinister out to dry. He's like, you were loud, you were slow, you got caught. You're a dummy. I love that. I love those two. I love those two new mutants we found in the cells that were rallying everybody against Dr. Barrington.
I kind of understand what's going on. I'm just like, okay, so
what's the end game?
This
is a limited series. Just know,
like, mutants don't know that's it because I don't know. My only aesthetic question have art departments always given Victor Creed werewolf eyes?
Kinda. It kind of comes and goes.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm all for it if you know he has, because I think it fits him. But anyway, I only was able to read X-Terminators and Sins of Sinister twice, and these are all my notes.
That's a lot of notes.
These are all my notes.
Oh, also, Orcus is mining in the astral plane. So
Legion was jumped. Almost. Yeah. Legion was jumped.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I'm just saying, like, this connects over to Legion of X and what's going on over there. They said that Orcus has infiltrated the astral plane, and now we know that they have broken ground in the body of a new mutant. Of a dead mutant. But like it's fine. I like Sabretooth, and I just want to know the end game, because it just seems like this is going to be a limited series, because you can't keep going. This book cannot sustain itself. There's not enough story.
Yeah, you need to have the Quiet Council or whatever's going to survive of it realize he's out, and what are you going to do with him now that he has all these followers and everything?
Sabretooth needs to go to Arakko. I keep saying
Arakko's blown up.
No, not now. No, I mean, like, when everything gets back to normal, because we know.
Will it get back to normal? I've got
no, like, when everything gets reset back, Sabretooth can go take his people and go to Arakko.
You need the Moira supply to reset everything. Where did they go?
No, man, I'm like, just because the lab is gone doesn't mean it's destroyed. They still have it. They have the Moira stuff. Just somebody has stolen it. It's still active. Sinister has bit himself in the ass, and I bet you it's one of the other Sinisters. But we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
X-Terminators.
Yeah. Let's see. Art consistent throughout. Glossy, but not eye-wateringly pin-uppy and everything. It was good. Minus the whole, I only know so much about Leah Williams. The whole, I don't understand how to write heroes. I'm putting that right here. You can tell she had fun with this, and there was minimum.
You can tell what movies that she was watching.
Yeah, editor notes and stuff. And in the end, like, don't want to get sappy, but that's what I want to see, that people who work in the written mediums I like are having fun. And uh let's see. Damn it, I can't read my own writing. Oh yeah. Jubilee forcing a new team group chat and everything. That was funny.
And Laura constantly leaving and getting jumped.
Well, yeah, because this is when I met Jubilee, I'm like, you are just so bouncy and G Willikers, aren't you? Aren't you?
Yeah, no, but like here's the thing though. If like really, if things hadn't gone their way, those four would have gone into the pit.
Oh yeah. 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 You almost started something with the Vampire Nation state.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
seriously, that would have caused an outrage, which would be really funny because like Wolverine. Actually, you know what? If they would have gotten in the pit, I can see Krakoa starting to break apart. Because Wolverine would be like, "Why is my daughter down there?" Da 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 da, and he will want preferential treatment like Magneto wanted to. God, he sucks.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, it was fine. I don't really care for it. I'm not gonna think about it, and like I'm not thinking about it.
Well, if you saw the end, like they said,
It's a question mark, and it's like it's really iffy because no one's really checking for X-Terminators.
they're
I mean,
gonna return.
yeah, they're not gonna come. Like they'll come back in somebody else's book.
Yeah, they're gonna come
Like
back.
it's gonna be like a nice little girl's nickname, a nice little ex-girl nickname, like
Yeah.
that. Whatever. All
Yeah.
right, so
Laura. Oh no, I've still got more.
okay.
Laura stealing one of her dad's lines. When did Wolverine say that line? All right, kids, it's beer o'clock.
He's never said that.
Well, I've seen
That's
it.
like Leah Williams doesn't know what she's talking about most of the time. Titties is tripping.
All right, I'll send it to you because I've seen it before. And Dazzler now has a bar and nightclub. As hasn't has anyone ever done that with her before?
No.
Because it
Kitty,
fits in
now,
principle.
now, Kitty has ran. No, Kate has ran her has worked in the bar before, and but nothing crazy, nothing.
All
No.
right. So yeah, that's it. We can get to number 2.
Oh wow, really? You just said you had so many more notes, and then
Well,
it ended up being
the
one note.
the most of it was for Sins of Sinister. Come on.
Really? Oh god, jeez. All right, Sins of Sinister. Uh, I loved it, top to bottom. Loved it because like because it just jumped into it.
Yes.
And then we get to see how the mutants gained dominance. They like we saw like about 10 different events that would have happened in the next 10 years. And happening with oh my god, it was great. And also we get to see this. I like seeing the sinister versions of the council. Charles is like, if everybody thought like me, there'd be no war. Yeah, like, I'm all for assimilation. I'm all for everybody working together, but like under me. Exodus. Let's start a mutant crusade against the stars.
I could tell who that was even if I had my eyes closed. Oh yeah, the former mutated medieval crusader.
He's not a mutated. He's not a mutate. He's a real. He wasn't mutated. He's a real mutant. He's a knight.
I thought Apocalypse experimented on him and gave him his stuff.
No, he's always been a mutant.
So Apocalypse just woke it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And
yeah.
Hope is a gun-toting
Cyclops'
from The Wire.
Cyclops' granddaughter when she
That's not his granddaughter.
adopted granddaughter adopted granddaughter.
The adopted one.
Yeah.
Let's not say she hasn't.
When she has the diamond on her head, she was just annoying. I wanted Logan to snick her.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah.
Like that's how she is all the time.
Yeah,
It's like, who doesn't want to?
Oh, here he is, ladies and gentlemen, number 3.
Hello, everyone.
Right here.
Sorry for the late. Sorry for being tardy. I had to cook. So
Yeah, no problem, man. We're just talking about Sins of Sinister.
of course. Do you mean the greatest book sweep in the nation?
Or
right?
Or do you want to rewind and get your X-Terminators stuff out of the way?
No, it's crazy enough. This is more important than X-Terminators.
You know what? I think
Okay.
anything is more important than X-Terminators.
Really, even Swords of X.
X of Swords. Yeah.
That's a strong statement.
That is
all right. Well, now that you're here, you have the floor and you can give your notes.
What? Where was this before?
What?
Like, why are we reading literally anything else and not this? Like,
I mean,
where is this writing at? Where is this storytelling? Where is this like, oh, like let's go from this book to like we're going from X-Men Red to basically this. Like, this is the book that you want to read because it's not filler. Like, why do other books exist? It should just be main books, and this should be one of them now. I don't know why they keep making these outside. Like why are we reading like? Why are people reading Legion of X? We need to be reading this. Like, this should be the focus now.
It is. Well, the thing about it is, Gillian came to Orlando, Percy, and Orlando and Percy, and Dugan, and they all said, no, we're not going to do this. We're not going to incorporate.
Are you sure you said like what's site like what's source your site like who? How do you know that?
I was speaking to Professor Bill yesterday.
Okay, I'm just.
Oh yeah,
like, I just want to say something and not be.
It just seems like they just said, "Nah, we're not doing that."
Okay.
And it's only Ewing and Spurrier who wanted to sink their books to this.
Ewing is a team player. He's always down to help out. And Spurrier,
because his raw talent can, absorb the story.
And plus, he loves telling storm stories.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. Even here, it's like it's very clear. Like she's the only one that didn't like. No, this is it.
And she said that, hey, something's up. That was
this. Like, who is this?
You caught on too slow, my dear. You caught on too slow.
New body. Who this?
Yeah. And then Sinister just marches down. Oh, here he is.
I mean,
I just did a whole look what they did to my boy.
Right. Which has happened. Funny enough, that's happened before. And I forgot what book it was. It was during the Secret Wars Redux that Kurt turned into some kind of like dragon thing.
Yeah, it's
I forgot exactly. It was X-Men related book. It was it might have been like Inferno. I think it was Inferno actually. Like, yeah, it was X-Men Inferno where like Magic stayed Darkchild and she actually pretty much usurped Is it him?
Sinister manages to bring all 4 of us together.
Of course it was Sinister that were able to bring the like the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse back together.
Hey guys.
Hello.
What's up, man? Is everything okay? How's everything?
I could be better, but I'm alive.
Yeah.
Hey, nice to hear your voice again.
Hey, good. Yeah, it is. Like, Sins of Sinister is keeping you warm at night.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, Sins of Sinister, we're looking at the world like 10 years in the future. We get 10 different events that would have happened. Any favorites?
Well,
Yeah,
I was
several.
just like, when I was looking at all the people as they were getting the diamonds on their head, I was like, this must have felt to people how Secret Invasion felt when this was rolled out. So I like that the pace. I disagree with Bill saying the pace was too rushed. I'm like, yes, it was rushed. It's supposed to come off as chaotic because Sinister is the star of this. So many good Mr. Sinister isms.
No.
Abomination.
They were parts of the events.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Oh, okay. Namor and Emma and Doom and everything.
That was nice.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
The blonde girls got me again. The blonde girls got me.
Who
I
was
liked,
surprised though? That was fun.
Yeah. I like the fact that Namor and Magic are now on the council. That was pretty cool.
Well, yeah. It took
Beast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right, Beast too.
Yeah.
All right, MJ, what do you think? What was your favorite parts?
Oh, it was obviously Storm soloing the whole council by herself.
She did not solo them. Actually, man, I wish you were here for the X-Men Red, because like
she
somehow,
did a
like
strategic
it didn't
move to
satisfy me,
escape.
but basically because it was still some like plot induced stupidity. She still had to change the culture of an entire planet, but at least they established like, oh no, like she cannot beat a fully powered Vulcan. What she can do is tie with him, which is still saying a lot, but she cannot beat him. Like
she needs somebody like, everybody jump him now.
which makes me wonder, hey, where's Vulcan at? How come you didn't send Vulcan out? And then go get Storm?
All right, I think my favorite of these events was the Thanos, where like Thanos was coming in and they showed like a mid-sized juggernaut, and then like, hey, are we gonna go get him? Nah, no, not really. Fuck yeah, fuck that dude.
Oh yeah,
that was a
shitty bang.
No, that was great. And then like Magic, like just like cutting off Asgard from the world.
I wonder what sword they're talking. Like what sword they're talking about? Were they talking about the Necro sword?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't know what sword they're talking. I wish. Yeah,
it could have been the burning sword because it was Muspelheim. That's the fire giant, but it
yeah,
didn't look like
I just didn't know what sword they're talking about. So like, okay, maybe it's the Necro sword. Like unironically, there are a lot of swords in Marvel. So I'm like, which one are you talking about?
Great,
too many actually, and they have their swords with the same name. Mm-hmm. Like it's complicated.
I'm surprised there's not been like a storyline where like some bad guy is going on collecting all the big swords in Marvel and just like, hey, these are way too dangerous for anybody to have, so we're gonna.
We didn't have that. We didn't have that exactly like that. We did have something. It was Fear itself, where there were those different hammers that fell. So
yeah, I remember that. The Red Skull's daughter was in there.
Right, Sin was one. Juggernaut was
herself
one.
up to look like her dad and stuff.
What was her name? The Crimson Face.
Crimson Face, or you just call her Sin. That's what.
God, that's so good. That's so on brand for the Red Skull. It's just like,
so yeah, there's that. So obviously, I don't think it's any surprise that I enjoyed this book. There's a lot of stuff. I'm like, holy crap! Like, yeah, you know what? That does make a lot of sense. Oh man, that's a great way to utilize his powers. Like, yeah, why didn't he take care of Orcus? Yeah, why didn't the Avengers and the X-Men team up to take care of Orcus? Wait a minute, why?
Yeah, and then Captain America having. Steve's gonna have a mental breakdown when like everything sinks. I had Secret Empire Mach 2 event. I saw the Injustice version of me, and now because you guys brought me back, I went Red Skull.
I killed the president.
Yeah. No,
okay. Yeah. Also, let's talk about Bid Urich. He's coming in like a crackhead. Like, listen, man, it's crazy out there. I got.
Yeah. He became the question for a quick second.
I have a problem with that. So apparently, there's at year one, there's already rumors of people being infected with something, and Storm doesn't hear about this. All these other people who aren't.
She might have been off planet.
Okay, that's a fair point. Black Panther, I don't know, where's he at?
Oh man, don't even talk to me about Black Panther right now. Like until Eve Ewing takes over the book, there is no Black Panther. Like I'm not. I am done with the John Ridley Black Panther.
Can we talk about how Black Panther, like he's doing what he normally does in worldwide situations, run away.
He wasn't running away. What are you talking about?
Okay, where was Wakanda during Age of Apocalypse? Where was Wakanda during
like the big thing? It's not running away. Like the whole, it's very interesting. Like when it comes to that kind of when it comes to that kind of what you call it criticism, is because Wakanda has I won't say has always, but Wakanda has always been known as an isolationist thing. So when shit goes down, what do you think they're gonna do? Isolate themselves. Like so how's he running away? Like T'Challa, it depends on the story. Most times it's T'Challa that kind of goes off on his own and like says, hey, let me see what the world's like. But sometimes it's actually T'Chaka that like gives him the inspiration to go out. So if anything, T'Challa is the one opening up Wakanda to all the problems. So it's not it's not unreasonable to be like, oh shit, like things are dicey up here. Well, back to
like, oh man, America is shooting. You know what? Roll up the windows. We don't need to go outside.
Just really like, oh, this right here.
It's like them white folks done got it good.
but yeah, he didn't run away. He's just like, okay, let's just go back to being isolationist, like we should have done in the first place.
Like, I told you those Westerners are crazy. I think what I really like I think my absolute favorite was Sinister Ben Grimm killing the Fantastic Four.
Oh yeah. I'm like, oh,
how do you like it? How do you like it?
No, seriously, this is something out of Garth this is something I would see in The Boys.
Yeah, is this like a what if story or something?
Yeah, it's just like
well, yeah, I could see this being like in a horror anthology if the instructions are, hey, you get any of the characters you want. The stories don't have to be connected. Your only orders are you have to scare the living hell out of whoever reads it. And what we saw, that could have been the start of a good Fantastic Four horror thing.
No, because like the way I'm looking at it is like he was telling Reed, like, you did this to me. You kept me on this damn team. And you're like, I got no bitches. And like just like, well, you three always press around. Let that little shithead Johnny Storm talk about me. You know I'm gonna kill it. You know I'm a soldier, right? I kill people.
That's one thing I appreciate is that these I don't know what you call it, like half clones.
Yeah.
They seem to have their original personalities still.
They do. Yeah. They are. They're just sinister versions.
Yeah, it's almost like they're inverted. If you remember Axis, it's like they still have like their core personality still there, but it's basically just like what if Sinister had like a little tinge in them.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. It's like, everyone had the Perpetua gifts and you're the villain. Like you're whatever you want to interpret as morality is turned off. And then, of course, right in the middle, I was like, oh no. And then boom, no more Wanda. Just in case.
I don't. There's a couple things I just don't believe, like killing Wanda like that. Cypher not noticing anything in a whole year.
Right.
Like.
Wolverine saying never liked you.
I know, yeah, that's interesting.
Never liked you anyway.
I really liked how I really like how Sinister started to get disconnected from the council. Like the four, like, yeah, no, like we're gonna start a space war, and he's like, no, we don't need to do all that. Like, no, we're gonna do stuff like no. We're gonna tool up. I'm like, wow, they are just wild. They're ready just to take over everything. It's crazy.
Yep.
No, any theories about what's going to happen next?
I mean, well, Destiny and Mystique are still out there.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah, probably with Storm, who like more than likely. So that'll be interesting. I wonder if this whole thing that probably is why Storm's wearing like has the new getup, because I remember in like the solicits, or maybe it was like an interview, someone was talking about like how Storm is going to keep like evolving, and I think you were the one. I think actually MJ was the one that brought it up. Like it was some kind of thing, and like they said, like in year one she's like a hero, in year two she's like a, I don't know, she's something like that. And then like we'll see what happens
She becomes
when
a
she
Magneto.
in like 1,000 years something.
Yeah, she becomes like a type, like she's taking up Magneto's mantle.
Right. And then that I will say, there was a panel that I wanted some context on because MJ brought it up last time, and it just turned out that Storm and Thor were fighting together. I think they were fighting Nimrod. Funny enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was
X-Verse Authority here.
that was nice.
Have people tried to get rid of Nimrod by giving him a nasty virus? Is Nimrod immune to like Tony Stark creating a virus?
Oh, you mean can he be Jeff Goldblum? Yes. The new X-Men, the kids X-Men did it to him, like, man, it was just right after they got together. Like he tried, like Nimrod went to Forge and tried to like get into a new body, but then like Forge had some sort of like virus in there, but it needed to be like turned on or something. It was pretty good. It was like, hey, if you guys ever get a chance, go back and read New X-Men. It is dangerous. And like kids die.
Kids I believe you. Because Grant Morrison gave the X-Verse.
Oh no, not that one. No. I'm talking about Mike Carey. No, Chris. Kyle Yost and Craig. Craig.
Oh, yeah, I was just writing down like ways they could fix this. Magneto, whatever they can do to get Magneto back.
Oh, come on, man. Let him be gone for a while.
Just a little bit.
No, we need him now. We need him now. Mr. and Mrs. Apocalypse, baby. Where the hell are you guys?
Why would they care?
Well,
you're in a whole other dimension.
Like, in the words of Batman, we need all the bodies we can throw at this.
This isn't Batman.
Well, to be fair, Sinister just nuked the entire Iraqi society. So Apocalypse and his wife could want vengeance for that.
Suppose that's true.
One of my theories is Abigail Brand is going to be brought back in here right away.
Oh yeah, well Abigail Brand was killed though, so she might have a Sinister diamond too. We have we're pretty much going off of we're trying to go off the people who have.
Or did the Fisher King do it?
No, she got killed before by Thanos' grandfather.
Oh yeah, during that. So yeah, she might manifest a diamond on her head. Get the Shi'ar on the phone. The Kree scroll.
No. Gotta remember, Zandra. She's been brought back too.
So, oh, fuck.
What about Colossus?
Sinister.
Isn't he like a triple agent?
That's a good question. I don't even know if he knows. I mean, well, actually, no. Sinister should, if he
knows,
he cares, if he talks to him. Yeah, he should know that his brother, I forgot the guy's name. It's been a while.
Mikhail.
Yeah, Mikhail is like, yeah. Let me be fair. I don't know what to do with that storyline. I think that's almost forgotten about. Honestly, like they haven't done shit with that.
Seriously.
Any non-corrupted members of the magic community, the Genosha zombies.
Funny enough, I think Wakanda-wise, I think Gento is actually not corrupted. I don't think I've ever seen him die.
No, he's not. I don't think I've seen him die.
He's good.
Yeah.
The New Mutants are
Sunspot's screwed.
Yeah. I think almost all the New Mutants, with the exception of Cannonball, are
Wait, so Magic's died?
She's been sinistered. Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah, she kaiju. She attack of the 20-foot tall millennial girl on Asgard.
Oh, Rachel.
Oh.
She hasn't been resurrected.
Nah, she's too busy hanging out with her. But Psylocke has, or not Psylocke. What's her name? Captain Britain. Captain Britain.
I don't know if Captain Britain did.
I thought she got killed. I thought like
herself.
Didn't she kill? Like, did she get like cracked away? Oh yeah, I guess she brought herself back.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a magic thing. That's not.
Yeah.
She couldn't be resurrected. So that's interesting.
Yeah, and then
like, the X-Terminators, I guess.
No, Jubilee.
Well, besides, oh yeah, Laura Kinney, she died, so she should be.
No, but like, see, this is like the one time we can use Knights of X in this crossover event.
We
don't have it.
Thing to say.
Thank you, Teeny Howard.
And then I put, if all else goes to shit, an audience with the Living Tribunal and an appeal to the cosmic concepts as a last resort.
Funny enough, also someone we're not thinking about because we forget about him. We literally sometimes just think that he's independent. Warlock.
Warlock's been taken up, like, as you saw at the end of Legion of X, like he's been strong at, like, he's a captain.
But he was on Cypher's arm when he got stabbed by Wolverine.
That is true. That is true.
So I mean, that's somebody. It'd just be funny if Warlock has been on his arm this whole time, and then he's just a corpse, and then like the arm's still there.
That's rough.
Did Rogue die? I remember Rogue was supposed to have some big event with her mother.
She did. Yeah. Okay, all right. Somebody brought this. I asked this question on the channel. Mm-hmm. So apparently she did. It was in X-Men Infinity, the green series, and I'm like, but nobody reads that, so who would know? Because it's really hard to catch that because it's terrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
I can't visualize how this is going to end after we show all the time stretching stories, because you need the ending to be not banged up fully, because we have Fall of X right after this. And
when is Fall of X supposed to happen?
Right after Sins of Sinister Dominion, like mid to late April.
That's really soon.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how many issues it's going to be. I think it kind of showed us, didn't it? Maybe it's like 5.
All of it all together, it's 10.
10. Okay. Wait, are you counting Immoral X-Men too, or is it just Sins of Sinister?
All of it.
Okay. Oh yeah, so there you go.
Yeah, like year 10 is supposed to be like Storm and the Brotherhood of Mutants, Nightcrawler's Immoral X-Men, then Nightcrawler. Yeah, same 3 books until the last week. Then we get
I will say, shout out to Sinister. Like, as as horrible a person he is a horrible person. He did fix Nightcrawler. He said, I don't know how I did it, but I did fix him. So I do like that.
By making him look like a gargoyle and everything.
He is a gargoyle. Like he fixed him eventually. No, I'm all right. See, this is one of the reasons. All right, if anybody's doing anything with Nightcrawler, I want Legion of X to keep going if they're gonna keep doing stuff with Nightcrawler, because eventually we're gonna get his dad to show up, and we're gonna get a special guest appearance from Mystique and Destiny, and that's gonna be hilarious.
That is gonna be hilarious. Speaking of Nightcrawler's dad, like, we did go to hell. Like,
I forgot. One of the things I did like, they decided to turn Wanda's other room into another hellscape, and the Hell Lord said, well, you can't join our table unless you corrupt that place and kill yourself. Who wants to do it? Sebastian Shaw goes, I will.
He's like, I mean, it's nice to go. It's like San Diego or Austin.
It's nice supposed to be like a reference.
You don't want to be there. You don't want to live there.
What would happen with Shaw? Was that supposed to be like a reference to his deal with what's her name, Mother Righteous?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And I just thought, like, of all that stuff, I thought I might want that part to stay permanent. Shaw being like the most junior Hell Lord and stuff, that fits him so well.
But here's the thing. I think we're getting some missed opportunities because I want to see how Kitty in her book are corrupt. I want to see how I want to see the X-Men corrupt.
We'll see more of that. I'm sure we'll see more of it.
Yeah. And the final thing I put in my notes is Krakoa will devolve into shattered independent habitats, no more resurrection protocols. Any mutants not on habitat will have a Last of Us underground railroad exist. It's kind of like what the Brisson, Rosenberg, Kelly Thompson stuff, and they'll have no more allies after this. No more allies.
Well, Storm's Brotherhood seems to survive, and it becomes the underground railroad of the galaxy.
Right.
She forms the resistance in the galaxy.
Exactly.
The Rebel Alliance, if you will.
Yeah, I like that.
The Rebel Alliance, the Rebel Alliance pre-Ryan Johnson, not post. We gotta be fair about the like they're like the competent alliance, Rebel Alliance, right. not the new one.
Yeah.
That allowed Palpatine. Somehow Palpatine returned. Somehow Sinister came back.
I just want to I would love to see how X-Force would be Sinistered.
That might be those new Chimera might be X-Force.
I mean, hey, we don't know yet. We don't know. No, it's just.
I think one element I'm a little disappointed on is I thought I would see more from the other Sinisters.
Yeah,
the Spade, and the what's the other one we have been introduced to?
The Club and the
Club and Spade, yeah.
And I think we're gonna see the Heart. We're gonna find out who the Heart is.
Because Club might have died. Orcus got blown up. Club might be dead.
We don't know. Remember, a lot of them got out. You really think?
Yeah, Dr. Stasis might have got out.
Yeah, Dr. Stasis definitely got out. Him and Fei Long. Devo, yeah, he got out. But Nimrod, he ain't. Orcus is still around. It's just a fraction of its former strength. I bet you, they're in that machine city on Neptune that everybody was talking, that we were talking about.
Maybe.
So,
Yeah.
Thor's still around.
Yeah, Thor left.
Thor got kicked into nothingness. He's out in the world.
They made it clear he's not dead. They're just dispersed.
Well, same thing with but the same thing with Juggernaut though, because Juggernaut's just out in space.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Hey.
You know what's gonna happen? And Sinister 10 or Sin Sinister number 10 or whatever it's gonna be. Thor and Juggernaut are gonna come back together.
Oh my god, Thor and Juggernaut limited series. I'm with it.
It's wait, what are you doing here? Funny enough, so we both got kicked into the same space and we actually collided and then we just teamed up and come back.
I would love a 2-issue limited series of them just having adventures, drinking.
It's gonna be it's gonna be like the Black Bolt series where Black Bolt was hanging out with Absorbing Man.
Right.
Absorbing Man, yeah.
It's out of nothingness. You never know who you're gonna run into.
Yeah.
It's
and then I'm just where are the remaining Inhumans wanting to help?
Inhumans, I think right now the Guardians of the Galaxy should come. At least, Nova's there. Nova should still be on Arakko, so he should probably be hey, I need to make some calls. I need
he's dead. Oh, good times.
Yeah.
But all in all, I was so afraid when I saw Xavier being taken over by Sinister. I'm like, oh no, this means Captain America is gone. Everybody is gone.
Oh yeah. Once the Avengers are here, I'm like, wait, I remember Judgment Day. Oh, they're gonna do Mr. Rogers so bad. They're gonna do him so bad.
And also the X Gene with Foggy Nelson. That was so long.
I didn't catch that. Daredevil's friend took the.
Yeah, no. Foggy was the one that was protesting, and Spider-Man got him. That was Foggy.
Oh.
He's like, we're not with him.
Yeah.
And then the Sinister's like,
I mean, I won't say there's like I won't say they're Easter eggs, but there are some nice like things. Like this is a book that is very like you got to read a second time, but that's a good thing. That's like okay, no, there's some things I missed, so I need to go back. Like I said, I caught it the first time, so I was happy I caught it, but I did miss Beast. But I'm like, oh my god, I was like, holy crap, Namor and Magic on the Cows. That's actually pretty good. Like those are some of my choices.
yep.
So
it's just crazy.
Also, I mean, shout out to Sugar Man being there. That was nice to
yeah.
see.
Sugar Man?
Yeah, Sugar Man was fighting on Araco.
Hey, you know what? See, this is what I'm saying. Like, what if like he could be part of X-Force, the Sinister X-Force?
I wonder if
Someone remind me who this person is.
Is that he is a very I won't say obscure, but I won't say very obscure, but he is an obscure character. Normally he deals with the New Mutants, I believe.
Was he the one with the long tongue and who looked like MODOK?
Yeah. So he looks like MODOK's cousin. That's the best way to describe
him. Okay. I know what you're talking about now.
What if he's the Age of Apocalypse version of MODOK?
Maybe.
Ugh, yeah.
Crazy, right?
That was crazy.
Oh, also somebody who hasn't been resurrected, Manifold.
Manifold's not he hasn't died yet, so that's a good point.
Yeah, sure, he's boyfriend.
WizKid.
Everybody else, like every non-Earther, like Thunderbird, Sunspot, Cable, gone.
Yeah, no, Thunderbird has been resurrected. No, Thunderbird has been resurrected. So I'm not. Yeah, so I don't know. I actually don't know why he's able to fight on Araco because he like Sunspot and Thunderbird have both been resurrected.
Cable.
So yeah, that's confusing. Yeah, exactly. So it adds some doubt in the idea of how it works.
Cable's been resurrected. That's a good point. And like I said before, Abigail Brand. I don't think what's her name. Actually, I had Frenzy. Frenzy has not been resurrected, to my understanding.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and like I said, neither is Cannonball.
Neither is Cannonball. That's a good point.
Cassandra Nova hasn't been resurrected.
I don't even know where she is.
Nobody knows. Actually, Kitty either, right? Like
Kitty hasn't. Kitty hasn't resurrected.
She's been resurrected. Oh God, she's been
at least twice.
Resurrected once or twice.
Yeah, remember because like her whole thing was she couldn't like she like they thought she was gone for good because they couldn't figure out like she has to activate her power from the inside, so they have to break the egg for her.
Apocalypse was resurrected.
Apocalypse was resurrected. Egg has been resurrected.
Oh God.
Yeah.
God. What if we get a false Han Solo moment? Apocalypse comes back with his family, but all of them have diamonds on their foreheads. Oh God, that'd be bad.
Hey,
this is one thing. I guess. Oh, I know. I guess it doesn't help. It would have been one thing if like. It is interesting because basically it's like Araco versus Krakoa, like Araco, like they're all about not resurrecting people, even though they might be changing that soon. And like Krakoa's like, oh no, we'll resurrect people in like a heartbeat. And so now those two people are warring against each other. Again, actually, to be fair.
It's good. This is great. I can't wait to see what's going to happen next. That's what the comic book does. It makes you're excited.
Yes.
Like like
you want to read the next issue. That's correct. Yeah.
I'm a little hesitant. My excitement is a little dulled with. I don't typically like stories that I know 100% aren't going to really mean too much when it's all just reset. Like that's how this all ends. It's just all reset, you know.
Well, it looks like you can't reset because like the mortars are gone.
Maybe some people remember things. Maybe someone. The most I think we get is someone remembers it.
It's a House of M thing. Like the world's changed, and we know it's going to get reset, and only a couple people are going to remember it. But like, there's always like something that like squeaks by. I mean, like M Day happened out of House of M. What's going to happen?
And the worst part is that if Storm solos everyone, proves herself a goddess, and then it gets reset.
Oh my God!
You guys will never let me use it as proof. Will never let me use it as proof.
Yeah,
she did a preemptive lightning power bolt to escape because she realized what they were about to do.
That was a hookup from an Omega Iraqi mutant. That's not her. That was a hookup.
I'm actually surprised that Sinister let her live that long. I don't know why he didn't just kill her like off screen like he did Namor. Honestly,
but he would need her or so. Like,
no, I mean kill her and bring her back. Obviously, be like, oh no, Storm tragically died, but don't worry, we brought her back.
Oh no, because they eliminated her. She eliminated herself from the resurrection.
Oh, that's right. That's the. Oh yeah. So then just kill her. Yeah, sorry, then just kill her.
They can't just kill her.
Yes, they can.
No, that's the point. You can't kill her because she's the most.
Oh my God, let it go. We are not on the same side on this. No, yeah. No, but I love this book. I can't wait till next week. Next week we got X-Force. X-Force?
Yeah, it might just be X-Force. Maybe it's X-Men. Maybe X-Men 919.
Check
or whatever it is.
For Marvel, I have Legion of X-10.
Okay.
X-Force 37.
Okay. Oh, Dark Web, the finale.
Oh yeah, the Dark.
Well, Dark Web ended. What more can they do?
I mean, I think.
I don't know what Zeb Wells is going to do because way too quickly, Maddie's okay because all she wanted was
man. It was a little over a month. They told a full story in a month.
Yeah.
She's just lucky no one died in New York. Like, so fucking lucky.
Right, almost it's like it's almost ridiculous. Like it'd be more impressive. They said I would have said more. They said like 1 or 2 people died, but no one died. Like, come on now, but especially with monsters out there.
Jeez. But any theories about what's going to happen next before?
Well, Gamora's been taken. More than likely, that's going to be. Oh yes, I do have an idea. Oh wait, no. Yeah, sorry, I do have an idea of thinking about it in my head. My idea is Sinister can no longer find any Moiras. So what Sinister is going to do is that he is going to take a device that makes the original Moira, the original Moira back to being a mutant, and then he'll kill her, and then he'll go back in time.
That's it.
Okay.
So where does Rasputin come in?
You talking about Colossus?
No, I mean Rasputin.
Mikhail, the one who did
no, wrong.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The Rasputin from Powers of X, the ones that we've been seeing solicits for.
Oh yeah, the silver one. Yeah.
The female one.
The good Chimera.
Oh, she's So she's. I mean, I think that once again, I think that's just a timeline. That's not necessarily the timeline. Oh no, sorry. I think that's the timeline. We just haven't gotten there yet.
Okay. Yeah. We have a first cardinal, and that is coming.
I have a theory.
Go ahead.
Right. Well, maybe not a theory, just something I've been kind of messing with. Okay, we know that Moira has like 10 lives so far. What if Sinister has known about each one of these lives in each one of these lives, right?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's how Rasputin comes back. Like she finds one of Sinister's Moira's save points and jumps. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just think Sinister would have known. He would have found out about Moira. Like he would know about Moira, right?
Well, another interesting. Let's see. Sorry, another thing to think about. Oh, go ahead.
It depends on what Sinister we're talking. There's a theory going around that the trickster Titan that sent Omega Sentinel back in time is Sinister as a Titan.
That would be, yeah.
And if that's the case,
I would say that'd be the case if this was under Jonathan Hickman, because that's what he pretty much did with Doom. It turned out like Doom ended up becoming like Ramadal. I think that's his name, and he's like, "Oh, this is the god that you've been looking for. You've been looking for yourself." So it'd be interesting to be like, "Oh no, the trickster god is Sinister." Like, yeah, he fits it. That fits the Sinister motif.
I like that a lot. I really do. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. I can't, but Corey, you had any theories?
Yeah, we're gonna get more of a journey to what happened to the Moira crop and everything. We're gonna see that. I knew that Essex was going to get kicked off the saddle because Mr. Essex gets bored really quickly.
No,
And
he's getting redundant. He's getting cut out.
yeah, when he gets bored, he doesn't see that that these new people are like, we don't need you anymore. And so I think that, and for what I said on like what they might do to like fix this, i.e., just I don't know. All I know is like when all else fails, the writers could just get the living tribunal and the cosmic concepts involved.
Hey, but think about this. Sins of Sinister would have been amazing if it hit Marvel all around as opposed to Judgment Day. Like, can you imagine like seeing these other stories, like seeing like the corruption of the Fantastic Four, the corruption of the Avengers, like, hey, this may be like, who's a cutesy mutant that everybody likes? Squirrel Girl?
Pixie.
Pixie or Carol Danvers, or like even like Scarlet Witch. I would love to see a Sinister version of Scarlet Witch.
Well, you can't do that because they killed her.
No,
No more Wanda.
just in case.
Just in case. No, I like how it's just in case. No more Wanda.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, just kill her. Bow. No.
I wonder specifically if because Sinks makes, if he syncs with somebody, he makes their power better, or like he has better version of their power. What if synced with Moira and then he got killed? Like, do you get to go back to a sync timeline?
Right. Oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
All right.
Who do you think stole the lab?
Destiny.
Oh, that's another good question.
I think it's Destiny and Mystique.
No, I don't think. Wow, that makes sense.
Is it Destiny and Mystique, or it's one of the Orchid? Sorry, it's the one of the other Sinisters that's like out there in the world, like one of the.
I think
it would probably have to be someone that knew about the location of Moira's no zone. So it could have been Moira.
Mystique and Destiny are working with Orcus.
It was Warlock the whole time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, Orcus and Araco or Storm are working together. I think that's gonna happen. Because they're desperate. They need to take out Sinister, so they need to take out.
And hey, my girl is never desperate.
No, Moira is always desperate.
Oh, Moira.
I'm talking.
She's not even she's not even a lady anymore. She's a thing.
Wait, let me be fair. I don't know, MJ. Like, Storm ran out of there pretty fast. She went all the way to Peru. Like, she went far.
Yeah.
She went pretty far for something.
Oh, Moira McTaggart is the Carol Baskins of the X-Men universe. You say Carol Baskins, you gotta say that bitch. Moira McTaggart, that bitch. Like, it's not even derogatory. Just like, man, you see what Moira did this week? That bitch.
Yeah.
He was never good. Yeah. Look, remember when she did the Banshee, man? Remember when she did the Banshee? That she never hurt nobody.
Yeah, she used a past relationship and she flayed him alive, didn't she? To where
no, she didn't do that to Wolfsbane because Wolfsbane isn't her size.
Yeah.
Did we see Jean this chapter?
Yeah. No, we did.
Oh,
she was fighting.
Yeah, she was fighting, but we never saw like corrupted Jean. I want to.
We already know what she's like when she's corrupted. We have the Dark Phoenix stuff.
That wasn't Jean.
Was it?
Franklin comes back into play with all this.
That was a good question too. I don't know where he is. Oh wait. Oh well, he's never been resurrected though. So.
Well, yeah, we only saw.
Oh yeah, you know that's so weird. That's a great. Yeah, sorry, Corey. You're probably gonna say the same thing as I.
We only saw in the proposed way that Krakoa takes care of the FF. Yeah. They're only doing the 4.
Yeah, we didn't see.
So
we didn't see.
Kids might have been with Mrs. Grimm and stuff.
Yeah, it's not like Valeria could go to Uncle Doom because he's
Because with how with how Hickman's written her and how Slott aged her up and still making her smart, she'd be clever enough to know, wait a second, this isn't Uncle Doom.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's very cool. Also, I'm surprised Doctor Strange didn't get killed along with Wanda.
Well, yeah, because it just showed with the way that the art was drawn, it seemed like Steven was like, can't like he got kicked off of a horse.
Like he just missed it.
Yeah, and like Wanda took the full magic blast. No more Wanda.
Or it could be something simple. She was like, in the garden, and Strange was going to meet her, and then
either that.
It was a simple thing, like
either that.
You're right. You're right. It could have been like the Tony Stark satellites to stop Bruce at the end of World War Hulk.
Either that, or like the editor was reading like the notes that Gillen made. He's like, and then Doctor Strange was killed. He's like, no, I mean, he just died. No, we ain't doing that. Like,
yeah, we just brought him back.
Like he just came back.
We just brought him back. He was walking with Clea arm in arm back to the sanctum. Jed McKay is taking care of him in April. He needs to be happy for a bit.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I would like to have seen a Sinister version of Wakanda.
Nope, not gonna happen. You can't corrupt it.
Well, yeah, you can, but I don't know. I don't know.
That's not a hill I want to die on today.
Yeah, I don't know if MJ and I can even vocalize theories like that, because the main Captain Obvious one is a very uncomfortable one.
Oh, Black Panther, Sinister, it'd be very interesting.
A Sinister Black Panther.
I guess they just drop an asteroid on it.
No, they have a vibranium shield, so like it'll be fine.
But
I mean,
they got telepaths. They got telepaths.
That's true. I don't think I see in all my Black Panther history, I haven't really seen like a mind controlled Black T'Challa. That would be an interesting one. I know vibranium actually works pretty well with magic. Funny enough, I don't know how it works if it has like a latent psychic defense. I wouldn't be surprised if it does, because it does. It pretty much does everything. So that would be.
I think it'd be very interesting if vibranium was somehow suppresses the X gene, and that's why there's not that many mutants in Wakanda.
That would be There's been two. There's actually been two. Funny enough, there's two
mutants.
There's two, because Shuri hung out with this guy named, and I kid you not, his name was Muty, and I'm like, that's like pretty much a slur. Like that's like pretty much him calling himself the N-word, but that's what his name is.
Oh, jeez.
But that's what his mutant name is. He's like, he has an actual like human name, but that's what his. Hopefully they change that.
That's weird. Okay.
I forgot who wrote the Shuri series, but yeah, I would be like, yeah, you probably shouldn't do that, dude. That's not right.
Okay, so wrapping up, we got the entire AKPC. I was actually surprised at that.
Yes.
MJ, Sterling Silver, Corey, I'm 4207. I'll see you next week.
Yep, let's do it.